normal driving? What about some hard driving? A revolutionary driving simulation combining an accurate model of race car handling with true 3D graphics. You can't get closer to this unless you wear a fire-resistant suit. Hey everyone, it's me, Kikoskia, and we're here with the warm-up game, Hard Drivin'. Bet you weren't expecting to see 3D with such smooth animations on the Megadrive without a special chip. Greetings, Alien Chameleon, you are finally here to see me crash cars in Hard Drivin'. You're not allowed to say hard driving normally, you've got to say hard driving. They are quite decent 3D graphics for the time. Considering this is a 16-bit console, they're pretty impressive. So let's go to the options. There are options. We are going to change the traffic lane because otherwise I'm going to crash a lot. The Guild Pirate may appear occasionally. I'm doing well, thank you, Vagabond Aeon. This is just the warm-up game while we wait for other people to arrive. I think many graphics today can match and easily surpass hard driving. Let's go. Do we pick auto or stick? Well, obviously auto, because then I can just control the game using the direction buttons. You have popcorn. I am envious. Hello, greetings. You weren't expecting a loop-de-loop? Let's see if I can actually get to it. Shall we go? This is the practice, by the way. Go! Look at those smooth car animations. So smooth. Let's immediately go for the loop-de-loop by going this way. Straight off the road and nearly hitting a barn. We are doing great, aren't we? Hello there, Nolden. How are you? I'm desperately trying to get back on the road. We're back on the road, everyone. I am the best at driving cars. Greetings. Can we go over this bridge without crashing and exploding? Yes. Yes, we can. However, let's see that again. With explosions. Fortunately, a new car appears out of the sky, which will allow us to continue and go to the loop-de-loop. Also, we need to be on the left-hand side of the road, and the loop-de-loop is translucent, but that's okay. We didn't explode. We're fine, we just have to dangerously overtake this person and get to the checkpoint. Extra time. Greetings everyone that is arriving right now. We have totally missed that part of the course. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. It's okay, we get placed back here. This reminds you so much of the old DOS game Stunt Driver. There are quite a few similarities. Quite a few. Good evening, Cinderpool. The best racing game ever. I don't know. This could be the bestest racing game ever. Apart from the fact that we just crashed. There may have been more explosions. But that's okay. We will take this slower this time. There we go. Slow and steady means we don't die and we nearly hit that car. Oh, is that the end? Nope, the end is not in sight yet. We must move faster. So much faster. I believe that is the end right there. Don't hit that vehicle. Hooray! Extended play. And a crash. Kaboom! I just got raided, did I? Oh no! But I'm driving this car that is so stylin'. What will happen to it? Greetings everyone, I'm currently playing Hard Drivin', while I'm waiting for more people to turn up, and then I will play a different game. Not going to be playing this one for too long, this is just the warm-up. Unless, yes, extended play, no thanks, crash, yep, pretty much. This is the other route you can take. It does not involve the jump, it does not involve the loop-de-loop, it is generally safer. It's generally a good idea to pick this one instead. And to end it, straight here. red flag on the course marks the last point passed. Race to a checkpoint for extra time, and the finish line for extended play. I think we just finished the game, everyone! Hooray! We did awesome, didn't we? That's not how you spell Kikoskia. Well, we are now Kilmakidge. P.O. There we go, perfect! That spells Kikoskia, right? Actually, no, there is a back here that you can use. I've deceived you all. Good evening, everyone. How goes it? We have an S here, we have a K, an I, and an A. End. And that is Hard Drivin. I'm not going to be changing my name to that, I can assure you. Hopefully everyone is having a decent day, whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening. Look at the computer doing so much better at Hard Drivin. You're not late, you're actually early. This is just the warm-up game to give people a chance to arrive. We'll be starting the game I intend to play for the majority of the stream in the not-too-distant future. It's 5 AM here. Whoa! Are you sure you should be up? That is very early indeed. His evil twin has a question mark on the paper bag on top of his head. I could see that. This is indeed a Megadrive game, yes. This is a Megadrive game without any chips to give it more oomph. This is just the Megadrive, doing what it does. Hard driving. Yeah, I can't say hard driving with that kind of emphasis without it sounding like a pirate. I haven't started the main game, Zogty. The main game will be coming soon, and there's Kikoskia right there. Top of the hardest drivers. Look at all those other people. They cannot compare. They cannot compare. 8-bit classic indeed. This is actually 16-bit. Could you imagine this game running on an 8-bit machine? Is it Crazy Bus? No, it's not going to be Crazy Bus, though maybe at some point you may see that here. The music is pretty good. The Mega Drive definitely was a system where the music was feast or famine. Sometimes the music would be great, other times it would be not so great. This one has pretty decent music. There isn't much of it, but it's pretty good. Was Echo the Dolphin a Mega Drive game? Yes, yes it was. How crazy is Crazy Bus? Oh my! Couldn't even begin to tell you how crazy. Just wanted to say thanks for all the years of wonderful content. Also curious as to your thoughts on the Baldur's Gate port to PS4 that's coming up. I couldn't tell you anything about it because I don't own a PS4. It was indeed on a lot of systems, hard driving. Quite a lot. I nearly crashed into that barn. What a memory that was. Lieutenant Havoc has waved many times, and I shall wave back. Please play Golden Axe. Oh, not this time. This time I'm going to be playing something that is near and dear to my heart, though not because I played it on this system. I'm going to be playing something a little bit, different. Not Battle Squadron, because I'm terrible at Battle Squadron. Really terrible. We're going to give it a few more minutes. And not Pong either, Alien Gabalion. Not even sure this system has a version of Pong. Actually, it might. It might be on the, I take it you owned a Mega Drive back in the day then, Kiko? Nope. I first got a Mega Drive when I was 20. I never really experienced the Mega Drive in my childhood beyond a couple of times when I was over at somebody's house when I was about 10. Sailor Moon? Nope, not Sailor Moon. We're not playing Action 52 either. Pong is not actually the oldest video game. There are quite a few interesting studies on what the oldest video game is. There are many that predate Pong. It's It's not Sailor Moon, it's Sailor Tethys. Indeed, you are quite right, it is Sailor Tethys. But I think it's time to start switching over to the game that I'm going to be playing. So let me just update the stream information. So yeah, I'm learning. I can figure out this stuff. Shall we see what it will be? You'll get a clue by looking at the title. We shall load up a game. Here we go. Not surprisingly, it's on the Megadrive. Some people will probably recognize it by now. Renegade, the Bitmap Brothers, the Chaos Engine, a game that I love from the Amiga, but we're going to be playing the Megadrive version this time. Sometime in the last century, an experiment with time, space, and early computers created a bizarre machine. Although primitive, the machine became incredibly powerful and turned against its creator. Its power to corrupt time and matter was out of control. A cloud of chaos descended over the land. Humans and animals were turned into beasts. The results were soon discovered. And there were massive dinosaurs! Enter 6 hard-nailed mercenaries for hire. The mercenary. A good all-rounder, he is quite mad and enjoys nothing more than experimenting with a collection of unsavory weapons. The brigand. Another well-rounded talent, and a cutthroat bandit to boot. You'll see what character I'm going with in time. Greetings. A lean and clever character. He is a dapper chap without a doubt. What he lacks in muscle, he makes up with wit. The strongest of the 6 characters, a good fighter with heavy weapons. Although he only has a few specials, they are very destructive. The person I played a lot as when I was younger, the Thug. When it comes to characteristics, he could pass for Navi's brother. The Thug is a mammoth of a man, but a little stupid. And finally, the Scientist. The smartest of the 6 characters. After years of painstaking research, he is the master of many ingenious devices. In the Amiga version, that was the Preacher. Here we are at the main menu. He was indeed, Balthazet, he was a preacher in the Amiga version, but in this version, and I do believe the Super Nintendo version, he is the Scientist. Now we have 1 player and computer, we have 2 player, and we have options. And this is a game I played a lot of in the far past on the Amiga 500. What's the Chaos Engine about? Well, giant computer is trying to spread chaos and anarchy everywhere, and it's your job to stop them. And I say them because I'm referring to all the creatures that the Chaos Engine creates and literally transports through time to try and stop you. One thing this version of the game does is sets the game to hard immediately. I'm going to be ratcheting that down a tiny bit to medium, because this game does get really difficult. I do like the Bitmap Brothers. I like a lot of their games. Zed is one of my favourites. I do really like Gods. This game. Now let's go 1 player and CPU. It's alright that you missed the last stream. The VODs are available to watch, and I'm just glad you're here now. Let's pick our characters. Now, for people who haven't played this game before, one of the important things is you will notice the stats on the left. You have the skill, which is at the very top. Below that is health. Below that is speed. Below that is artificial intelligence. The human-controlled players do not have an artificial intelligence stat. Then we see the Brigand's weapon, which is a massive rifle, the maximum power that that weapon can get to, which is the green meter underneath it, and the starting special power. You'll also notice on the right hand side, just above the Brigand there, is a number, 6,000. That's how much money we start with. And the Brigand, if you see the select player 1 there and look above, costs 2,750 to hire. By picking the Brigand, we actually save 250 currency, which we can carry over to our spending, which occurs every 2 levels. We have the Brigand, we have the Mercenary, who also has a, hello Mystery One, who has 3 slots for special things, much like the Brigand does, and has a machine gun. Scatterfire, faster than the thugs, not as powerful. Then you have the Gentleman. The Gentleman, you save another 250 for picking the Gentleman. The Gentleman's health maximum is lower, but the speed is higher. Also, there are 4 slots for special items available. Then you have the Navvy. That'll take 3,000, half of your money, and only 2 special items, but there is the bazooka and the ridiculous amount of upgrades that it can get. But notice that compared to these 3, Navvy starts off slower than the others. And the same is true for the Thug, who is armed with a double-barreled shotgun, which actually works more like a spread gun. Molotov cocktails for the Thug. Finally, the Scientist. The Scientist is by far the weakest health-wise, but can be just as fast as the Gentleman. The Scientist is armed with a very strange zappy pew-pew laser gun. But that power-up that the Scientist starts with, it could be a Tesla weapon. This game definitely has its steampunk elements, that's for sure. That power-up there is healing. But I'm not going to be the Scientist. I'm going to be the Brigand. I'm not normally the Brigand. Normally, I'm either the Gentleman or the Scientist. This time, we're going with the box-standard average person here, so that person is ours. And we have 3,250 left. We're going to pick the Scientist, purely because that healing power is ridiculous. We have 750 currency left over, which is good. We're going to exit now and start the game, and then you will hear the absolutely awesome music. And they did do a spectacular job programming the FM chip for this, they did. Healing powers are very powerful. Here we are, entering into the forest, the beginning. Cool thing about this music, it changes dependent upon what situation you're in. Layers activated. Here are our first enemies. Enemies that will sometimes appear from out of the trees, or just appear as the Chaos Engine teleports them in. It does indeed look like the Scientist is holding a microphone, but trust me, that is a powerful weapon indeed. You'll notice there is a meter to the right of our special power abilities. This is a node. We need to activate those so that we can get to the end of the level. A Tesla wand, but it does have a grip like a actual rifle in the picture for the Scientist, so is it a wand? Is it a rifle? Who can say? All I know is it's zappy pew-pews, and yes indeed I am stealing all the gold, because I am the human player, and the human player needs all the gold. Also, somebody appears here that you need to watch out for, because that enemy has more health. A rifle wand. Yes, we will go with that description. That's pretty good. Watch out for this enemy. And that enemy. I know a fair bit about the beginning of the game. When you get to the later levels of World 2, that's when my memory's going to get a bit hazy. That yin-yang symbol there is a checkpoint. If someone was dead, they would be brought back. I'm going to grab the food, I'm going to grab the power upgrade because I need to have my weapon stronger. Also, you got hit there. And there's some dynamite. That's a demo of the Navi's power. You're going to move over here? That you are. You were very brave there to rush over the bridge. Exit's open. Special power. Indeed, Electronic Old Man Prime. I think that first level went adequately well. Scientist by day, uses magical microphone and does karaoke by night. I like it! I like it. The voice does sound a bit distorted in the Megadrive version, but you can still hear it. Now, if you're curious how we switch powers in this version, you have to do it when you're paused. So I can use the Scientist's power. Right now I don't want to. So let's keep going. The enemies switch every 2 levels, so we're going to see these enemies again, these rock-like enemies for another level. You took that gold, that's fine. Gold is worth more than silver. Oh, careful. Need to wait for you to come around the corner. There we go. Take advantage of the AI. Activate a node. There are usually 4 nodes in a level. Also, watch out, that does open behind you. Need to be wary of that. Makes you want some ice cream. I could do with some ice cream right now. Mint chocolate chip or something with caramel. That'd be lovely. And there's a key. We're also going to be introduced to an annoying enemy now. Frogs. Giant mutant frogs. They're going to jump at us, they're going to try and kill us, and they teleport in from nowhere, and I just got hit. That's unfortunate, but I'm going to let the scientist take this food. There we go, because the scientist has less health than me in general. There'll be more food later. Those frogs indeed are sinister. You can see their intent in their eyes. They want to jump at you and deal damage. Now, I haven't described the keys to you. There are 2 types of keys. The gold keys unlock secret things and awesome things. The silver keys unlock things that will lead to progress. Also, gotta be careful here because there are some frogs. But of course there'll be frogs, and indeed, me and Necroscope did play this a long time in the past, and I believe we actually completed it. Need to get rid of this thing that spawns frogs, and you may have seen the scientist shooting at things there. Frogs spawn behind us. Goodbye, frog. Goodbye, frog also. Also enemies that spawn behind us, because the game loves doing that. Grab this. That leads to progress. We'll grab this. This leads to awesome goodies. We want these. Mint chocolate chip is very good. Caramel one's a good. Salted caramel is lovely. We're also going to kill all of these enemies here. A lot of them spawn. I think 4. 3. 4! Haha! Memory did not deceive me. Special power! Let's move back. And enemies have spawned, because of course they did. If there's a choice between getting gold and getting hit, avoid the hit. Because you can always get more gold. Health is very difficult to come by, even with the ability to heal it using the scientist's ability. It's not stealing if they drop it. Oh, careful. Grab this quickly. There we go. Someone has set up an archive of Necroscope's old videos. Yes, I have heard of that. That is definitely a very good goal. That is our ability there, if we chose to use it. Now, we could go down here if we want to. Also, if we stand still, the scientist will move to different positions and wait for us, I believe. And we'll aim in different directions. It's quite cool. I like that. Also, holding down the fire button will allow you to aim differently. We're going this way, because we want to take this key and head up here instead. And take out this thing that spits balls of doom. Get rid of all these. The AI will teleport in if it moves too far away. Another node. And more food. I'll take that. Why not? Get rid of you. And get rid of you. It should be apparent by now that I do have a bit of muscle memory with this game. It doesn't last very long. Get rid of you. That makes it disappear. The special power stockpile when you're one person versus with the computer versus the Chaos Engine. My stockpile is also the scientist's stockpile. So I have quite a lot of uses of my special power, a total of 12. There we go. Got to watch out here for the enemies. Evening, Dastardian. Nice to see you. Let's get you here. And that. And to get rid of these, we just have to get the key. Those holes in the wall would never disappear otherwise. Exit open. Level complete. We have done 2 levels already, and compared to last time, look at the percentage of stuff done by me compared to stuff done by the scientist. Seriously, scientist, get your A game here. I can't carry you all the way through this. Actually, you're going to be carrying me later because of all the healing. But anyway, let's go to the shop and spend some money, because we may be trying to save the world and all of humanity, but unfortunately, we have to pay people to get stronger. Now, we can buy skill. Skill allows us to improve our maximum health and will also increase the amount of speed that we have as a stat, which will mean that we can move faster. It will also unlock the ability to buy weapon power-ups. We can't buy wisdom. Really, the only thing we can buy right now, unless we chose to buy some special power-ups, which we don't need to because we have a maximum amount, is skill. Look folks, a game where you can buy skill! If only I could do that in all the other games I play, eh? Let's just buy some health, shall we? Filling up your health enough allows you to buy more skill. And we are literally 2 money away from getting a weapon power-up. Darn it. Let's instead get some more health. And save what remains of our money. Now it's time for the scientist. The scientist will get some more skill, and some desperately needed health, as well as some wisdom. Wisdom is not very expensive. Am I going to play the Outer Worlds? I have no plans to right now, but who knows what the future will bring. We actually need to buy some weapon power-ups for the scientist. Otherwise, the ability to buy more skill will not appear, and we are 8 money away from getting more skill. So, let's just buy some more weapon power-ups, eh? 42 money? Let's go. We're now on the rings level. Time to fly through some rings. Actually, no, we're just going to be collecting rings. The enemies are also going to change. Say hello to frogs, they're still here. Say hello to lizard monster things. What does skill do? Skill allows you to buy more maximum health and more weapon power-ups, and ultimately allows you to get more special abilities. It could also be tacky on the fringe if we're flying through rings. Let's grab this. And that. Now I'm going to be gaming this early part of a level as it were. Ooh, I accidentally walked into that. That was silly. But that's okay. There's another one. We want to go up as well. Now down will get us to where we need to be, but up will also give us more money. And we want more money. Also enemies spawning absolutely everywhere, but it's fine. We're quite fast. Now somebody else should... Oh, there's you. And you. I was waiting for you to appear. And you. That thing that's spitting there, it's just going to keep spitting forever. We can't actually hurt that thing, so we're going to have to be careful. Not for our sake, but for the scientist. Careful. Timing is imperative. And there's a ring. Rings are basically like coins. They're worth money. Hello you, walking around? Now you're gone. And coins appeared. I hope people here don't mind seeing bugs. Because bugs. Fortunately, we exploded them all. And then frogs appeared out of nowhere, because frogs always appear out of nowhere when you explode bugs. Xenon 2 does indeed have an awesome soundtrack. So long, you'll be back soon, and when you are, hopefully I will not have perished. Suddenly frogs. Yep. Now we may have locked off the ability to get over there, don't worry, we'll get there eventually. More bugs. A key. And we'll get rid of those. I wonder how a modern remake of this game would look like. I don't know. I quite like the game as it is. We're actually full on special powers, so grabbing more of them won't really help. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And then bugs appear everywhere. Get rid of all them, and there's one more that's going to appear. There we go. Did you ever try or get into the Shining Force games? Never really played them. Also, enemies will appear here forever until we do that. And there's food. We'll leave that food there. We'll come back for it later if we need it. What's a Megadrive? You may know it as the Sega Genesis. A 16-bit system that came out in the late 90s and lasted until the late 80s. Not the late 90s. Ooh, that would have been a time-traveling Megadrive. Came out in 1989 and a little bit later in America and Europe and lasted until about 1995. Also, here's a key. This will unleash lots of bugs. But it will also unlock here. And a frog! Sega was a very strong presence in Europe. Nintendo wasn't as strong over here. So now we want to just check over there to see if any enemies have spawned and head over here, because now there's a gold key, which unlocks over there. Now we can go over here. Hello, Zakaria89. How goes it? I'm playing the Chaos Engine. I'm on level 3 of World 1. Also, bugs have appeared out of nowhere, because they always do. Darn bugs! Grab this money. Why was it called the Megadrive in Europe and the Genesis in the US? Because a different company already had the rights to the name Megadrive in America, so they had to rename it. Also, here's a heal power-up. Heals us to full. Heals both of us to full, I believe. Gold keys indeed open secrets. Let's deal with you. You have quite a lot of health. Now we're going to pop back and go get some more health. We don't need more health, but presuming we went, okay, we'll just wait here and grab this food later, an enemy appears. The game actually goes, well, you want to go back and get that food? Well, there's an enemy here. You'll have to contend with them. That's quite clever. I quite like that. It's time to rave to these tunes, indeed. This is actually loads of little bits of music that it decides to play at different times depending upon the situation. So we've already been down here. We actually had a really strong home computer market. It just generally persisted for a very long time. That's why the crash of 83 is usually referred to as the crash of 83 in North America, because Europe really didn't feel it as much, because we had a very strong home computer market that managed to endure it. There we go. Ooh, and you're quite fast. You can never really tell how durable or healthy or how fast an enemy will be until they rush at you. Also, frog. Say hi to the frog, everyone! Oh wait, you can't, the frog is already gone. Now, let's go down here, deal with you. You're gonna run through that, because I don't know why you did that. That was very silly, scientist. And you call yourself a scientist. Also, there's a trap here. We want to deal with this immediately. Let you grab the food. You gonna grab the food, scientist? There's nothing wrong with the food, you know. You can take it. You're not gonna take it, are you? The food is a trap. The food is a trap. It spawns tons and tons of these. But I decided I was going to deal with this anyway. I wonder if that's why the scientist didn't pick it up, because it was a trap. Curious. Greetings, Higgs boson. See, we finally managed to find it out in the wild, and it's right here. Now let's go to the near end of the level. We're not far away from it. Patrolling Lizard Man. Soon to be a doomed Lizard Man. I know a lot about Blue Byte games. I actually haven't played too many Blue Byte games. I've played a lot of Settlers. This, I do believe, is money that you will grab. And you'll grab that food. You do need it. Also, enemies are going to appear. And then through the doors. Need to be careful. And grab this key. And deal with you. And you! The game puts an enemy really, really quickly through there after you dump the first one. Money? Nope. Frogs. It's always the way. I'm glad you enjoy my streams. I haven't been doing them very long, but I've certainly been enjoying doing them. they'll be a little bit more common and routine from now on, indeed. My plan is 2 a week. Frogs and lizards. Will the next level be Kiko versus a Gripperhiff? Or Hippogriff, rather. A Gripperhiff will be a very different creature. Now we've opened up an alternate exit, which we're going to be taking. Good evening. Welcome. We are still on World 1 of the Chaos Engine, and the scientist actually did a bit more there. 23%. Now it's time for Rockies. Because we went through the B exit, we get all of this, which means power-ups for me. Because we always want power-ups. Let's go over here. There's something hidden here, by the way. Also, that just spawns enemies. Want to see something cool? Secrets! And we're going to go down here and grab all these. Because we're not actually going to take the secret route. We're going to go the normal way because the normal way has an extra life, and I really want that. Also, here's some water. Can we have a drink? No, that's not how that works. We want to go into here. The scientist will eventually teleport in. So much power one might mistake this with an Old Spice hat. Nope, I'm afraid I can't compete with that. Enemies are going to appear. And more enemies. There's a power-up. And the scientist took the extra life, which is actually okay. Because the extra lives are gained through points, and the scientist won't be getting as many as me. So the extra life's actually good for my AI companion. Teleports us back here. Now, in the Amiga version of the game, there was a little cheat that you could do with this. If you took the party power special buff that's a little further along, and then quickly ran into here before it ran out, the game would give you the max weapon, power-ups, and speed for the rest of the game. But only in the Amiga version. I've never had it work in this one. Too young in the day to appreciate this game, but you could always play it now. Also, look at how powerful that beam is now. It is a golden beam. Also, here's party power. Let's take it. Party power! Dance, everyone! Dance! Dance for the Chaos Engine's amusement! Did you dance? Good. Because now it's over. Ooh, you are only just still alive. And speaking of being alive, I need to do some healing. Special activated. I'm going to switch this out so I don't accidentally use it. Also, taking this key will spawn more enemies, because it always will. Look at the scientist's flashing health there. The scientist is in serious trouble. Oh, careful, you are very fast. You're very fast. I don't like that. Get away from me. There we go. I almost did that competently. Almost. The health bar is getting it on with that soundtrack beat. Indeed. Indeed. Now there is a weapon power up here. We want that. Or rather, I want that. Now my bullets are made of gold. That would make them quite ineffective. But don't worry, it's like special magic bullets. Magic makes everything more powerful, right? Also enemies. Because the game loves throwing them at you. Hey, who wants to put their hand up and think there's a trap here? Anybody? Yep, someone's got their hand up. Someone else got their hand up. Magic and science equals overpowered everything. Everybody thinks it's a trap. Well, guess what? You're right. It's a trap. But fortunately, there is a bomb that will blow lots of the enemies up. Not all of them, though. I know. You were all shocked. Now, we need to be careful because these will get us. Careful. Careful. Now, you may wonder why they're all there, because that's there. That's there. And that. Oh, and that. And now we can get up. And the scientist got killed. Well done, scientist. It's okay, there's a checkpoint here to bring you back. Yeah, the scientist doesn't have very much health. That will happen a lot. but we'll be alright. We'll grab this. And quickly move away because of all these enemies that have appeared. And get this, because more money. We want more money. We want all of the money. He's gone to the big laboratory in the sky. Indeed. We're very close to the end of the level now. We need to be very careful with our shots. I do not remember if the key to get to the bottom area is on the left or the right. Extra life on the right column. Alright. You were right. Thank you very much. I needed that power up there. That was excellent there, that advice. Thank you. Now I fire 2 bullets. I might need to check on your wisdom again later. It's mad scientists. Mad science, indeed. Made by a mad scientist. And look at that, 95% to 5%. That was probably because the scientist was dead a little while ago. We have more DACA. Yes, we do. Let's buy more things. We have 1,000 money, which means more skill. We could actually buy the Molotov now if we wanted to, but I'm not really feeling buying the Molotov right now. We'll buy this, and we'll buy that, and we'll buy more weapon power-up. And I think we're done for now. We can't really buy anything else anyway. Skill is too expensive. Alright, scientist, you have 962. More skill for you. You can now buy the map power, which is actually quite expensive. You want more wisdom. You want more health. You want more skill. And more wisdom. And more health. We can pick up more weapon power-ups as the levels progress. It's a lot more difficult to improve max health and max speed and max intelligence. By the way, we're about to get a password. I hope you're all writing it down. The wisdom indeed is to make the AI smarter. Here's our password. Who's writing it down, everyone? I'm relying on you here. I don't have any paper to hand. Oh, someone's grabbed a piece of paper. Someone has already notated it down. Wow. That's fast. World 2. Level 1. The maze. You thought the music rocked in World 1. Here it is in World 2. Sorry, I'm just grooving on down here. Okay, I'm done grooving down. Let's go. Now the enemies are replaced with these foes. And we have phones. Who is it? It's weapon power-up. And I let the scientist take that because the scientist needs it more than me. Let's deal with this first. Also, the enemy placement starts getting very, very cheeky from now on. The enemies are also tougher from now on. Let's grab this key, which allows us to get to here, which gives us more money, and more enemies, of course. Now, we want to go up, and time this carefully. Is there an enemy nearby? Also, there's an enemy here, because we move forward. And the scientist inadvertently picked up that power-up. Fair enough. We can actually walk through this. You grabbed the food, you needed it. Now, one of these gives me a life. And unfortunately, the scientist picked the one that gave me the healing. Well done, scientist. You ruined everything. I think it was the middle one that gave me the life. Now we can't have it. See what happens when you do that? We don't get nice things. Don't not look at me like that. I know what you're trying to do. It's not going to work. We're actually going to go down here. And after that, wisdom upgrade indeed. Yes, it was the middle one. I thought it was. Ah, well. We have 4 lives. We should be okay. In theory. I want to go this way. Well, You're trapped. Ah, well. The telephone does summon the... Oh, there we go. We can destroy that there and be free. Let's go into here, shall we? Why? Because we can. Oh, there's a key there. That unlocks this way, and I got hit. Silly me. There's another key. And more enemies, which we're killing because we can. Also, we can blow this up. Oh, careful. What's the most reckless stunt you've ever seen in pen and paper? Either as a player or a GM. Oh, there have been many reckless things I've seen. Also, that was the map power-up there, showing us awesome map-related things. Trying to take on enemies single-handedly we really shouldn't be able to is normally the thing, like trying to deal with demons and the like. Also, nothing here. Old-timey telephone, the traditional icon for teleportation. Of course! Everyone knows that, right? What do you mean it's not? Oh well. Need to grab the money. I didn't grab the shield fast enough. The shield will make me invincible! And now I'm not invincible anymore. Excuse me, Mr. Scientist. I want to borrow your healing powers. Still lots of gold downstairs? Indeed, there's loads of gold everywhere. I'm going to be walking into enemies. Because I'm a fool. There we go. We're using special powers already. You should be more cautiously invincible, and I just ran into another enemy again. Don't mind me. Just, healing away the sadness there. Also, definitely want to, have that there. Careful, careful. Yeah, I only have so much health. Let's go this way. I'm not going to be able to grab everything. I make no promises I'll be able to, but I'll certainly grab what I can. Key. Ooh! Did I get hit again? I got hit again, didn't I? And I got hit again. Enemy there. And a little bit of healing there. The difference is that yellow is completely gone, orange is only half gone. I don't remember which key to take. One of these is good. The other one is not so good. Left, yeah. Yep, it was left. Thanks for that. You really do know a lot about this game. You grab that. And this leads over to here. Okay. Onwards we go! Further up. Where enemies will inevitably attack me. Oh, I remember this room. This room is not fun. This room is not fun. But then how many rooms in this game are fun? Very few of them. Oh, careful. There's another one of these. Which creates more of these. Well, that's alright. We're doing... Oh, hello! Enemy from behind going, I'm sneaky! I believe this, yep, is the point where the dust appears and tries to kill you. Yep, dust is our enemy sometimes. You almost missed the stream? Oh, you didn't miss it. You're just on time for all of the fun. Did you ever play one of the Turrican games? Yes, I did. I have Mega Turrican for the Megadrive. I'm very proud of having that. The Chaos fun, indeed. Okay, what do we want? Do we want special power-ups and health? Special power-ups that will give us health and a weapon power-up, or do we want lots of food? I think we want the weapon power-up. So if we go this way, it should create, yep, the stairs there, which means we can go back, and that platform is there. Also, we're not done with enemies yet. The game is not done. The game has only just begun. The game gets so much more difficult later. We're not going in there yet. We want to go over here. Can't find anything here. Wasn't sure if you'd make it. You made it. This one's mine. I want 2 golden magic science bullets. Also, I want enemies to appear out of nowhere, because they always do. Nice try, Chaos Engine. Level complete. Level complete. 86% for me, 14% for the scientist. Let's go. Level 2. Traps. Hey guys, do you want to guess if there are going to be any traps here? Who guesses that there's traps? Yep, I get a general consensus. Well, one person thinks there won't be. They think that another person too. They think that the name is just a ruse. Well, for those people who think that, as someone said in the chat, you better get Hex out along because this level is full of traps. We're going this way. It's the way I know a little better. A little better. Just slightly. There are some really tricky enemies in this level. Also, say hi to the turrets, everyone. They are not fun. We want to go this way. Deal with you. Move forward. Oh, enemy there. You can sort of take advantage of enemies going on and off screen. Move forward a bit. I'm expecting trouble. Hello, you. Are you a bother? You're a bother. You're actually quite tough. We'll just use that to get rid of things there. We have 3 bullets now. No, nothing in this shoots fun, I'm afraid. They all just shoot bullets that kill you. Hello, you. Exit open. The exit is open, is it? Lies. We're back here, everyone! Extra life. And we got an extra life for picking up a key. And there's that turret. And that turret! Remember when I said the turrets were not fun? The turrets are not fun. Nothing is fun. Except playing this game. Playing this game is quite fun. An exit is open. Yes, only one exit is open. That is true. This level has multiple exits. I don't know which one I've got. I think this level has multiple exits. I know that one of them in World 2 does. We're going to grab the money while we can. Exit open. Yep. We're taking exit C, everyone. Welcome back. You missed me going through some of World 2? This level didn't seem too bad for traps. If I went the other way, I'd have no idea. Why didn't the game tell us about the traps? Indeed. Also, the scientist actually pulled his weight there. 51%. Exit C, so it's the exit. I see what you did there. Very clever. If you die, does the weapon lose all its upgrades? No! Your upgrades persist. We'll get some more skill. We'll get some more health. We'll get some more skill. And a little more health, and that's pretty much all we can afford. We're slowly increasing our maximum health. The music was much better on the Amiga indeed. The music in the Amiga was such that it made the Chaos Engine sing. Also, the graphics were a little bit better too. The upgrades persist even if you do not. Oh, how wisely put. Now we need to actually get you a weapon upgrade to unlock skill. And we have just enough money to get a wisdom increase. And actually, you're up to the point where you can get a speed increase as well. Next level features, Mugman has spoiled what the next enemy next enemy that is revealed in Steam is. It's the kangaroos. Also, this is the exit I wanted. Oh, this is a good exit. Also, it has the weird one-eyed starfaring monsters. What does this level have? It has lots of cool stuff, but this one, I believe, has a very nice thing. Has dynamite. And an extra life. that you're gonna grab, because I'm getting lots of extra lives. That makes up for the extra life that we didn't get before. Let's go. Also, does this level have the kangaroos? It might be the next level that has them. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I'd like to use your healing power, please. That's good. We'll also grab this gem. Now we're here at level 3 proper. Also, you are being very brave there, scientist. And you got hurt for it. That's okay, though. Should be able to deal with this. Oh. What does your bullet power do? Basically, when I use that power, it will just spread a fan of bullets around me. Not as useful right now as the ability to heal myself. But it is an option. We'll grab this key. And more enemies will appear! The enemies are going to start doing this now. They're going to start just appearing out of nowhere. One thing to note, when I lose all my lives, did the Chaos Engine have a PC release? It is available on the PC. I don't know if it had a PC release at the time, but it is currently available. Careful. An enemy's definitely going to come out of here. Yep, I remember that. Also, you ran into that scientist. I thought I increased your wisdom. You can genuinely see the effects of the wisdom upgrades. They do actually have an impact. The scientist will get... I don't really want to go anywhere in that direction. I do want to deal with you, though. Ooh, careful. Worse colours indeed. Also, there's a phone. The phone unlocked the ability to go that way. We can't actually go that way. Also, the steam. Avoid the steam. Who sees the secret thing? There is indeed a sewer world. Yes. There's the secret. It's right there. What version does Steam use? I think it's the Amiga version. Well, it definitely looks like the Amiga version. Ooh, healing. You grab that. You gonna grab that? Look, I know you're being very polite here, scientist, but you have to grab the power-up. No? Don't feel like grabbing it? Maybe you actually can't grab it right now. Your weapon might actually be as powerful as it can get. Also, there's a map here that will tell us... Ooh, there is a thing nearby. It might actually be at maximum power. Also, that broke now. And enemies appeared. Because of course they did. Enemies always appear. Here is a puzzle. It is an ingenious puzzle, folks. The likes of which the scientist will never be able to solve. Have you guessed how to solve it yet? I can wait. You are confounded. Smash! That is a good option, Cindy Pool. It does involve shooting. You shoot that, and then you can get through. This is a tricky area because of everything we need to actually back up. There are so many projectiles on screen that the game is slowing down. Are there any RTS games you're interested in playing in the future? I don't really play that many RTS games. Z, Command & Conquer, the first one, are really the only ones I've played that much. I'll grab that, which will also open up this. Revealing enemies. And more enemies! So many enemies. We haven't got to the kangaroos yet. Give it time. I don't think the kangaroos actually appear on this level. Might be next level. Also, if you think there's going to be a trap here... Yep, there's a trap. Unfortunately, the scientist fell for it. A moment of silence for the scientist. Very high wisdom indeed. Ever thought of going back to Armello? Maybe at some point. No real plan to do so imminently, though. And the scientist is back. That's why I give the scientist all the extra lives. Is that a trap? Yep. Did the scientist set it off? Yep. Did we have to set it off? Yep. No choice, really. Had to set that one off. That then opens up this. And there's actually a puzzle here. We need to do that. A timing puzzle that unlocks some pretty nice goodies. Like that.
Extra life.
For the scientist. Because the scientist needs them. And away over to here, which is the way we would have been able to have gone anyway. Also enemies. Because of course. You only live with extra lives. Also a phone, because we want the scientist right there, right now. We are very close to the end of this level. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab that too. Look at these blobs. They have a life of their own. Also enemies. Alright people, it doesn't matter which one of these we pick. It just determines which route we end up going through the final level of this world in. So, which one do we pick? We have B here. B, A, B, first, A. Gonna leave a little bit. Potato is not an option, Blaine. We have C here. C is pretty much overriding. There is no D option or X. We're going for C.
Level complete.
78% and 22. Not bad. No kangaroos at all. It was a kangaroos. It was up until we got to here. Welcome to the level full of kangaroos. What we need to do is we need to go through all 4 quarters of this level, and each one of them will have a single node. This level is dangerous. This level is going to get me killed. Those tiny little enemies there will fire fireballs if they get close enough to us. Like that. Also, I really want to go up here and see if there's anything awesome in this direction. The answer is yes. Just loads and loads of food and money. Everything wants to kill us, indeed, Demon Dragon. Everything wants to kill us. Let's have a look. Oh, get the key. There's the kangaroo! There's a non-kangaroo enemy. The kangaroos are dangerous because they can jump over the scenery. Have I played Dark Legions? Nope, never played that one. There's a turret. There was a turret. There's the kangaroo enemy. Bouncing into the screen and going, hey, I'm dangerous. Don't stand right where the kangaroo's going to appear, scientist. I thought I got you wisdom. They are indeed strange kangaroos, but they are kangaroos. They even make the bouncy noise of that you typically hear in a cartoon for a kangaroo in the Amiga version. Also, here's a case in point of what the kangaroos can do. They spawn beneath us. They just appeared up here. Kangaroos are dangerous. Is another one going to appear? There you are! Jumping up to kill us. And you jumped right into the scientist. Hello, Dark Creon, how are you? Let's move forward. There's an enemy. I'm expecting there's a turret. Can I deal with that here? No. But if I'm very careful... Look at that teamwork there from the scientist. Actually moving to a good position to flank. It's pretty awesome. Right, we've done with this quarter. Now we have to go this way. There's only one way we can go, and that is this way. Hello indeed! It is me, Kikoskia, streaming the Chaos Engine for the Megadrive. Could I get the Amiga version of this working? Most likely. Not right now, of course, but in the future. Hop, hop, hop. Yep, here they are! Hopping down to defeat us. Also, that was some poor placement there. I'd rather take the hit because the scientist does not have the health to survive that hit. Ooh. Please don't run in there. Oh, scientist. Why? You were meant to be smart. Now I have to deal with this part by myself, and there was health literally there. And now there's a kangaroo. This day was made infinitely worse by the arrival of the alien kangaroo. Fortunately, there's something here, which of course activates more kangaroos. Would you like to... Oh, you stayed there. That is good to know. We can't go up, we can't go down. We can only go this way. It was the Megadrive version that me and Necroscope played, yes. Thanks for getting my note, scientist. Please pay attention to the enemy that will eventually, appear over there. Player saved, indeed it said at the checkpoint. Because a player was saved, perhaps clutched from time itself. I think the problem is that he's getting wisdom to become wise, but not gaining intelligence to apply that knowledge to not be silly. Possibly. Also turrets. And that was well dealt with. Also, we now have to go this way. Do you want to guess if there'll be some kangaroo aliens, slash monsters that will appear here? The answer is yes. Just yes. More money, though. Maybe he just gets distracted by science. I could see that. Also, kangaroos. Also, I ran into that one. Like a fool. Switchback? You didn't miss the stream indeed. And even if you did, the VOD would be put up to watch later. I'm playing some Chaos Engine, and I'm not doing too badly right now. You may think I have lots of lives. I've not got to World 3 yet. World 3 is tricky. Oh. Move away from you. Don't want you to, Hello, tiny shopkeeper! How are you? I remember the attempt with this back with, Necro. I completed it, I believe. I think he was gone by that point, but I did complete it. Also, kangaroos everywhere. Because of course. Also, you took a lot of damage there, scientist. Unfortunately, the scientist cannot use, his abilities himself. Good luck with this one. Extra life? Please grab it, scientist. You need it. Also, who thinks there's a trap here? Who thinks there's a trap in the making that we are walking right into? Yep. Hands up. This is a good idea. There's a trap happening. It doesn't happen, however, until you get to here. And I got an extra life. I have 6 of them now. I haven't actually died yet. Not yet. Careful. Careful. Money. Thing in the corner that we don't know what it is. We did indeed have the trap level. Unfortunately, traps are pretty persistent throughout the whole game. It's just that level was called traps. What's the worst that could happen? Well, we could die. That's the worst that could happen. Oh, and one more. And a kangaroo. Good news, though, we don't see the kangaroos ever again after this level. They are gone after this level. The traps do get very mean. We have one more quarter to go through. This one. With steam. And the steam is gone. You know what isn't gone? Kangaroos. Ooh, got hit there. Oh! I am literally on 50p's worth of health. It is time to engage in emergency healing. It takes 3 uses of the special power to heal up to full now. Careful. And there's more. Oh. Need to deal with you. Grab the money. Oh, get away from the fire. Do you want that? You want that too. Go get that as well. There we go. I noticed that the scientist didn't actually grab that money there. Interesting. Nothing else here. No healing for Science Man. Indeed, also a trap. Because of course. And you. That was probably silly. And before you do something silly, scientist, which you actually did, that's okay. the enemy were way too focused on dealing with you and left me alone. I like that. Also, who wants to bet that kangaroo monster's going to appear while we're in the middle of this? Yep, there it is. And it's gone. Ooh. And there's you. I think you're the last enemy, though. Nope, I was wrong. Of course I was wrong. There's even enemies here, because this quarter is not done yet. This game got you looking into retro games on Steam. I'm glad you enjoyed this game so much. It's a pretty good game. There was a sequel to this game. Unfortunately, it wasn't an especially great game in comparison to this one. There was a Chaos Engine too. At least, sort of. Oh, did I run into that? I think I did, but it's okay because I think we're done. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Up and away.
World complete.
World complete, everyone. And the scientist did pretty well there. Kudos to you. We're halfway through the game, folks. Halfway through. It's gonna get harder from here on out. We have just under 1,000, and look at how low our health is. We'll just boost that up a bit to get more skill, to then get more health, and we can't actually get more skill. I could have used my special power activations to gain more health, but they're actually going to be a lot more important later on in World 3. As for the scientist is going to get more speed and more health and a little more weapon power, because we can't get more skill right now. There are 16 levels in total. There are 4 levels for each world, 4 worlds. For the first level of World 3, there's a trick to getting lots of gold. I believe it is that you, when you go and try and get over the bridge, there is a enemy that can appear and you run over that bridge when it appears. I think that's how that works. Exactly. Here's the password, everyone. Print screen, write it down, consign it to memory, or just look it up on the internet. Greetings! Let's move on. We are in Fortescue Mansion. If you are curious, Baron Fortescue is the person that created the Chaos Engine. The music here is awesome.
Players activated.
You can see the Chaos Engine's effects on the world here in Fortescue Mansion. I don't remember which key it is. It was that one. Darn it. Oh well, let's move on.
No activated.
Well, we messed that up. Also, say hi to hands, everyone. The hands are dangerous. And we can't blow those up. We can blow these up, though. They will eventually start attacking us, those things. I'm sorry, person who was giving me that hint. I messed it up because I picked the right key. Oh, and those are dangerous. Those are all the goodies we could have got, by the way. I missed them all. It's a lot of goodies. It's a lot of gold. It is gone now. All that dosh indeed. We will never get it. Careful. The scientist is literally clinging on to life. Ooh! Hello. Careful. Looks like a castle Skeletor would be proud of, indeed. Also, this level has only just begun. And we have lost the scientist. It's okay, I can do without the scientist for the moment. Indeed. F for the scientist. This game really starts getting tricky for the AI as it goes on. That's why I'm giving all the extra lives to the scientist. That one, by the way, gives you goodies. And there are spiders. That health really would have been good for the scientist. Also, we now fire 4 bullets. There is the map. We can make a drinking game out of this. Take a sip every time the scientist bites it. I wouldn't want you to do that. You'd probably die. Hello, you. You having fun throwing that ball? Well, no you can't, because you're dead. Also, these are going to start shooting us now. They're getting very, very rude. Hello, welcome back, scientist. Please don't... Whoa! What did I just say? I was just about to say, please don't die. But you didn't listen to me, did you? Okay. And I have seen people referencing time from Action 52 because of the hands. Oh, yes. I'm not sure we can destroy this one. Yeah, I think we have to wait for all of the hands to perish. There's food there. That food is yours. If you can survive. Fortunately, they weren't paying any attention to me. I like that. The scientist likes being dead. Let's move forward. Be careful. Oh! Because of that, I believe... Oh! Well done! Hey, look everyone, the scientist did something, and it was good. 3 cheers for the scientist. Hip hip, let's keep going. Oh, that freezes people. Now, I don't remember which way we go here. Yes, it's this way. That allows us to access there. Now I'm going to go this way. This way. Oh, no. This way. Which then gives us that, which then lets us get to this. Grab it, scientist. Excellent. Now grab the key. And then we teleport away. Am I going for a Twitch affiliate? That's certainly the hope. We want all of this. Oh! Grab all of this. Unfortunately, we can't grab these keys, but that's okay. Ooh, we have goodies. I'll get one. You get one. We're doing pretty well. The exit's right there. Who wants to bet there's a trap? Oh, look, monsters. Fortunately, we are getting stronger now. So we should be able to... Ooh, there's an enemy behind us. Who didn't see that coming? And an enemy there. The scientist is actually strong enough to take these enemies out before they get to us. And one more enemy just for good measure. And another because the game likes to kill us.
Level complete.
The bullets I'm firing indeed are not pointy, but they are armed with magical science. Confusion. That is what we will be feeling soon.
Layers activated.
Oh, it's this level. Okay, it's this level. I'm gonna go left here. This is probably a mistake. Yep, this could be a mistake. I want to go to the far left here. Deal with that. Okay. Ah. Yes, I remember what makes this level tricky. This thing here that is constantly spitting out spiders. And then these. Ooh. I think what's made the scientist that much more dangerous is the speed increase that he gained. Technically, Barbie only wants to destroy the planet after the game is complete. That is true. Also, there's you. Hello. And you! Spiders everywhere. Spiders appearing out of the walls. Spiders appearing in your mind. Also, the spiders drop no money. This part, as I recall, is very nasty. Scientist is getting hit there. These bullets are travelling quite quickly, as you may have noticed. That's why this part is nasty, because there are actually many monsters that appear here. You hate brain spiders. Well, I've got some bad news for you. Goodies. That's not the bad news.
Layer C.
Ooh,
Exit open.
look at all this. Would you like to grab the weapon power-up too? Please do. I really need you to get more powerful. Please stop spawning spiders. Please stop spawning spiders. Thank you. Left is goodies. We all know what goodies mean. Grab that and see what it did. Did it do something back here? Well, an enemy appeared. Nothing else? Nope, just an enemy. You're more generous towards an AI than you were to Necro. That is true. I actually am more generous to the AI. Ooh, weapon power-up. That one's mine. Also, I got hurt there. That... Ooh, okay. Get away from here. Use this.
Special activated. Special activated.
Good. Those hands have insufficient fingers. Is that the only thing you draw objection to, apart from the fact that they're disembodied hands bigger than people?
Layer C.
By the way, telephone. By the way, that. I knew that trap was coming. I've seen that trap before.
Exit open.
Thanks for triggering that trap, by the way, scientist. I am, however, glad you managed to deal with that. Let's be careful. Go up here. And deal with you. We are going through exit A. There was an exit B. We didn't unlock that. At least the hands don't drop down from the ceiling and send you back to the beginning of a level. Indeed not.
Level complete.
I think exit B gives you cool stuff. Probably, I've never actually been through it. 64% though. I'll take it. We have not a lot of money, you may notice. We didn't get very much. But we do now have access to something I really want. And that is the Distract Monster power. For now, though, we want to move faster. You don't have much money either. So you're going to get that. You have access to the shield power-up, if I could afford it, which I cannot. And that's it. Reverse. Get ready.
Layers activated.
Nothing here. Enemies, though. Giant stone monsters. Can't get in there. We can, though. Because we can start blowing these up. And then more enemies appear. Because of course they do. That lets us go forward and summons loads and loads of spiders. The Gentleman's Repel monster is much better. It is pretty good. Also, we really want to deal with all of you. There we go. Marvellous. And here are the doppelgangers.
Node activated.
The way to tell that the doppelgangers are not you is that they have a set speed that is probably a lot slower than your speed at this point. Also, look at how fast they move. Zoom! Also, they don't fire bullets or zappy lasers. Left or right, people? Who knows which one we're meant to take? Because I don't. Left, right, right, right? I'm going with left. Did it matter? Who can say? Right is the right choice. Well, it is the one that's on the right. Also, we now have 7 lives. And enemies that are appearing everywhere.
Extra life.
And I believe the scientist just got an extra life there.
Layer C.
Also, enemies all over the place. The thing you really need to worry about with these is worrying about the person that's not being controlled by you. So you need to keep your eye on the scientists rather than the brigands, because you know which brigand is you. A wild Kikoskia stream appears. Command, obviously the command is eat cheese. The scientist teleported over to us eventually. Oh, and I ran into that enemy like a very silly person.
Special activated. Special activated.
We'll use these though, and forget to switch back. Get rid of you, grab the money. Get rid of you, grab the money. Oh, suddenly out of nowhere, trapdoor that contains enemies. The other one appears when we go past. Okay, and the final one. What is your favorite flavor of cheese? I like many cheeses. Cheese is tasty. Can we blow this one up? Or do we have to go past it? Well, that hurt. But we prevailed. Enemies? Oh, more enemies? Oh, more enemies. 4 of them. And then spiders! Spiders everywhere. But we're okay. Ooh. A good tactic is to send the scientist forward by facing the opposite way you want to go. The enemies won't target him. Ooh. Interesting. Well, the choice is both of them will spawn enemies, but which way do I want to go? Scientist, what do you think? You're too busy staring at the wall, aren't you? Well, I'm busy staring at the wall as well, but this bit of wall in particular. Let us go this way. Okay. That's spawn spiders. That doesn't seem like a good way. Oh! Enemies. You are quite right. The AI doesn't really focus on the AI opponent, AI companion. Oh! Careful! There we go.
Level complete.
How much longer will I be streaming? Probably for about another 45, 50 minutes. Likely until I die in this game, because it's going on longer than I thought it would. But there is a way out. We need to find it, though.
Activated.
Also, I don't trust you. I don't trust anything here. Also, that was something that just appeared out of nowhere as, that thing looks a bit suspicious. Did that open up? Yes, we want that. 58%, the scientist did indeed win. The scientist has won a few times. For some reason, we're being attacked by magic dumbbells. I won't question it. Careful. Deal with you. There's food up there. And a shield.
5, 4, 3.
The shield is important.
2, 1.
Means we can take them out safely. Also, enemies behind us. I do like spawning them. Oh, careful. Marvelous. There's going to be enemies here. Yep. By the time you get to a certain point, you anticipate where the enemies are going to appear, and you go, this looks suspicious. We're also running out of special power. We're running out of it very quickly. Hello? Oh, well, I just got hit in the face by an enemy. That wasn't fun. Also, enemies here. Should probably, yep, try and grab that. Nothing here. Nearly got it. There we go. More enemies here. Ooh. And let's grab all this. Oh, and an enemy even in the secret area. Because you can't have a secret area without enemies being thrown at you. Flying dumbbells seem legit. I don't know if legit is the word I'd use. Probably terrifying. We can grab that. Also, tiny grubs. I want these. These are mine. I might actually be at maximum weapon power now. Nothing? Oh no, wait. Grubs. Terrifyingly legit, right? careful. Oh, careful. Ooh. Am I missing all my opportunities to open these? Yep. Got that one at least. The other ones will remain forever shut. Oh well, we got one. I probably could have got a lot more. And here comes the Flying Dumbbell Brigade to kill us all. I really want to go up there. There looks fun. There looks like a place full of prizes. Wait. Go up. Go up, apparently. For all these enemies? I'm being told secrets. What am I missing? What am I missing? Tell me the secrets. Is there a secret here that I do not know? You can enter that wall. Oh, wow, I did not know that. Oh! Secrets! How are you meant to know that? You can enter that wall. Look at all of the things that are here. There's a full heal. Don't die here. That would be a good idea. Grab the full heal. Wow, thank you, Banhus. That is... I miss those things. Darn it. Can we go back? No, we can't. Oh well, I got some of the things. That was pretty cool. Did not know about that. You read the guide in Amiga format. No? I'm being told no really loudly. I missed something, didn't I? I probably missed all of the cool stuff. It's alright, I fully admit that I do not know all the secrets. I did walk into an enemy though face first. That takes skill. There is only one ending, so oh no, you can't return. Okay. These are mines. They're active now. And now they've destroyed those enemies. I don't know which character gets access to mines. Can I get into there? I really want to get into there. Hello, Ghost Annie. How are you? I probably can get into there. Ah, the mercenary gets access to the mines. That does make sense.
Node activated.
Lots of nodes here. You would have to have picked another exit. Ah, if I'd have picked exit B, would that have got me there? Ooh, also, there is this area I'm really intent on getting access to. Also, we have lots of money. Ooh, up here. Is there anything up here? Well, there's this way. You can only really go this way. Also, going to use this time. Knowing that I need to spend my money wisely. Can't get into here. Darn it. Let's move on. Maybe the shop sells a paper cup. One final... Oh, that's the spawning point for exit C. Oh, okay.
World complete.
I feel like Robo Trek would be a game I'd like. Maybe it would, I don't know. Also, scientists got very close there. Right, we pretty much can only get more skill and a little bit of speed here. So I'm actually gonna... Ooh, maximum reached. Okay, we can't actually get more skill. Right. Maximum reached in that too. Okay, looks like we're pretty much done with that. Double check. Yep, maximum. All skilled out. Well, better buy something. Nope. I'm not all skilled out, or is that just stuff that you have to get the power-ups. The power-ups to unlock the next skill level. Oh, yes. Okay. I have to get those. Well, I've bought that now. That makes sense. More wisdom. No, unfortunately, the brigand's wisdom is dependent on me. Alright, yours isn't maxed out yet though. We can get you that, which will give you more wisdom, give you a bit more health, and we probably will have to get these power-ups. Okay, that's fine, we'll save the money. Password time, everyone! We're actually on World 4. This is where it's all going to go horribly, horribly wrong. I guarantee it. It's not going to go well. Password has been logged. Let's go. Time to die indeed, for we are now in the cellars. Hey, who wanted the sewer level earlier? Because here is the level that's all sewer. Also, the music is awesome.
Layers activated.
And this level is dangerous. There's a key there. The enemies are robots! The enemies are robots. There are keys everywhere. And more robots. Would I ever stream an old Super Mario game? Sewer security is indeed very important.
Node activated.
I feel like there is something here that I'm missing. Don't shoot the curling pucks. See, I'm being told more secrets. Do I leave them here? No, the scientist really wants to shoot them. Scientist really wants to shoot them. I'm gonna leave them be. Well done. Not a secret, just pass them. Okay. We passed them. Also, enemies, yeah. Much like the kangaroos, the robots can jump. And they are pretty tough. Also, there's a gimmick to this level. These switches. I remember the switches. I also remember the strange music note thingy-madoodlers. Their projectiles are really small and really tricky to deal with. Also, I've locked off this way, which means we have to go a different way. Do we? Have I done something wrong? Oh, no. Silly me. The different way is this way. The enemies are also all around us and seek to kill us, but when's that ever changed? We're going even further down.
Layers activated.
Also, say hi to missile launchers! Those missiles can home, I think, at times. The missiles are actually less dangerous than the bullets we encountered in World 2, because they are so very slow in comparison. Oh, careful, scientist. Careful. Falling down pits, it's Lands of all over again, indeed. Music notes of doom. The problem with this level is and this world in general, is it's really tricky to actually gain power-ups. Also, I think I remember the gimmick to this. There's a cracked pipe there we need to destroy. Ooh! Food and a lot of money. Oh, wow, a lot of money. Oh! Hey, money, how's it going? Oh, we're pretty good. We're money. Ooh, careful. Hopping robots. Is this a co-op game? You can play this co-op. You can play this with 2 people. I did play it with Necroscope at one point, but we're not. I'm playing it co-op with my buddy, the AI scientist, at this point.
Special activated.
We really don't have many special powers right now. Ooh. Have I ever played Toonstruck? No. You are now the richest person in Chaos Engine. I don't think I am.
Exit open.
Also,
Level complete.
level 1 already complete. Oh, I think that's because we may have taken the super secret way. Hey, money, how's it going? I feel like $1 million, or more like 1,000 coin. But that's still good. Time for the pump room.
Layers
I wish I had a scientist AI buddy. Don't we all? Hello, little lizard things. I don't even think you drop money. You do! Also, I have 8 lives.
Layers saved.
We can't do anything over there, though. Goodbye, Ghost Danny. Have fun. Ooh, extra life over there. Would you like that, scientist? You would. We really want you to have all the lives you can. Trap? Yep. Of course. The Megadrive is not known for having stellar sampled speech. It can do. Much like any system, it all depends on what you do with it. No goodies here. I cannot access them, however, so we shall move on. I don't like this. Oh, it's a switch puzzle. Okay. It's not much of a switch puzzle. I mean, it tried to be a switch puzzle. It really did. I would buy the scientist the shield power-up before the final level, useful against a very particular enemy. Yes, it's probably a good idea, though I don't know how to switch the power-ups. Actually, I think I do know how to switch them. You have to switch them between the shop. Oh, also I got a missile to the face. And the scientist got another missile to the face. Would you like this food? It's generic silver and gold! Would the SNES version be a Nintendo Switch puzzle? I see what you did there! Very clever. Now, nothing else we can do here. Ooh! There is something else we can do here. We spawned an enemy. That didn't do anything else, though. Oh, I think I just spawned an enemy for us to fight. Oh, it spawned more enemies for us to fight. Also, remember that health you had, scientist? I remember that health, it was good. Ooh, that's a homing one. That was a homing one. Do not like the homing ones. Whoa! Careful. There's one game you want on Nintendo Switch, it'd be Soul Blazer. Don't really know anything about it. Oh! Yep, the game is being devious now. It's throwing things like that at us. Let's use that and then move on. Oh! And then move back. Have I ever played Landstalker? Nope, never played that one. Can you go? I'd like you to leave. Nope, you'd like to spawn another enemy. That's right, game. Yes, you would. Get the money, though. Careful. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Are we done yet? We are now done. No more enemies. Good. There's going to be a missile launcher there. Oh, there's going to be enemies here first, though. No, the missile launcher is here! The rats are here! Or lizards. They're probably... I don't know which one they are, actually. Also, running out of health. And there's a missile thing in the way. That one moved quite quickly. Oh, we're near the end of the level. Okay, very close now. Let's go! Oh, the scientist is not going to be able to get very much right now because of the lack of health, but we'll see what we can do. That said, we do have 1,000. So let's get the Molotov, then get the skill. And unfortunately, we cannot unlock the next bit of skill. We have just a little too little money. So we are going to buy some more health instead, because there are no more shops. We are done here. Alright, scientist. We're getting you that shield power-up. And we're actually going to switch to the shield power-up right now, because we want to be invincible at a later point. We also want some skill. And you can't buy the next speed upgrade. It's a shame, so we'll just have to buy some health for you. Better than nothing. Hall of Machines, everyone! It's time for the Hall of Machines. As if the scientist will use the shield. The scientist won't use the shield. We will. At some point. We're going to save this, however. Also, There's a minor thing that's blocking our way. We have to actually go this way to get past the barrier there. We have to solve a puzzle. And we... Oh, that was so close. Narrowly avoided. Shield makes you invincible for 5 seconds. Yeah, it's quite useful for... I know which enemy you're actually referring to there. There is a puzzle here. And I probably don't know it. Our enemy's going to keep spawning. Do I have to... Oh, there's an enemy. I do not know this puzzle. There's something here. That's off. It's a game of whack-a-mole. Oh, it's a game of whack-a-mole. Right. Figured it out now. Just need to stand on them or just shoot them. The puzzles are not very complex in this game. Well, I'm going to try my best to get them. I'm not especially great at just shoot them all. Right. I don't think I've shot this one yet. There we go. 1, 4. I don't know what shooting that did, but I don't remember anyway. But we're past, and we're now to the next bit. Getting money at this point, pretty pointless, but we'll grab it anyway for prosperity, for when we finally succeed and we are fantastically rich. Enemies spawning everywhere. It's like we're in the final levels. Shooting that probably did something. Yep, it got rid of the barrier. Careful, enemies appearing everywhere. You've got to wonder if these are actually robots or if they are humans encased in robot shells. Kind of horrifying to think about. Tiny little robots with a lot of health. Look at how much health they have. Oh dear. Well, scientist's gone. That's a problem. I'm gone. First life gone for me. Good news is that gives me lots and lots of health, so that's actually kind of a bonus. Considering I have 7 lives left, I don't think we're doing too badly. Let's get rid of these. Just need to get rid of this one. And just start shooting numbers. 2, 3, 4, 1. Tactical dying. Tactical noticing that there are enemies right next to me. That's also important. Ooh.
Player safe.
Player safe indeed. We are not safe here. No. No one is.
Player safe.
Well, blowing all of those up right away was probably a poor plan. But it worked. Hey! I was told to wait, but I had already defused the trap. When are you ever safe in the Chaos Engine? Before you start the game. You're pretty safe then. Careful. Move forward. Grab this. Gotta deal with those pistons, I imagine. Oh, scientist, you just ran forward. We're not safe in the game over screen. Oh, scientist is dead, by the way. Does not surprise me. Oh. Yep, really. The Chaos Engine knows the fear now. The fear of Kikoskia. I don't know if it's that way round. Could very well be that I have the fear of the Chaos Engine. Because we haven't actually got to the Chaos Engine yet. We haven't got to the Chaos Engine yet. Scientist has the shield, so he walks into tank. To be fair, I have to use it. Well. Got to deal with that. And that. And all these enemies. Careful. Now, I'm sure I'm going to be told where I need to specifically use the shield, because I do not remember the exact moment where it's best to use the shield. Node activated. Node activated. Node activated. Next level, you will see big yes, there are the big batteries. I do remember those ones. You need to destroy them. But there are they will spawn fireballs. I remember the fireballs.
Level complete.
Yes, I do need to deal with those fireballs. Also, I'm very, very shocked that my AI companion has managed to survive all this time. For it is time for chaos, folks. Are we ready? We are never going to be ready. Never. Let's go. Final level indeed, yes. We are here. And there's a missile launcher right at the beginning. Because of course there is. There is. Oh, and enemies here. The Chaos Engine, it's almost like it doesn't want us to get here. It's almost like it's realized that it may be in some trouble. Maybe in some trouble. The enemies are finite here. Okay, we'll grab that. Now, this is where the Chaos Engine is. We can't actually get there yet. We need to deal with the fireballs. Fireballs are not here yet. There are enemies still that will try and stop us. We need to deal with them first. We can't get to the fireball generating thing if we can't actually defeat these enemies first. We were just murdering our way to destroying it. We were. Oh, these are the fireballs. They're pretty tough. But we've dealt with the first one. Didn't even have to use the shield power-up. Maybe I can save it for the... this is the fan shot indeed. Save it for the final boss. Let's move forward and inevitably trigger this trap. Actually, I want to be on this side of this trap, please. Ooh. Maybe the Brigand is just so strong that we can deal with those fireballs. Maybe. The final boss can bypass the shield. Okay! Let's,
Special activated.
That's not the right power-up.
Special activated.
Let's just use it then.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, that makes it a lot easier. That makes it a lot easier.
Special activated. 5,
Oh, that was a little early.
2, 1.
A little early. Considering we've got this, we have to deal with 2. We got an extra life, though. It's always nice. Right, let's work our way forward. Very slowly. Ooh, that hurt a lot.
Special activated.
Right, let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do I have to actually be on the other side of it? I think I do. Because that should have done it. I think I should have been on the other side of it. From below. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You have to shoot it facing upwards. Right.
Special activated.
That was the wrong special. Well, this is interesting. We wasted that power-up. Because I'm silly. Maybe if I leave the screen, they will disappear. Get in there, I will die. I mean, I shot it, but I'm also dead. Tactical death. No, it's okay. We still have 7 lives. We can't get at it from this side. No, it's... we can still do this. Just wait for the scientist. Now there's 2 of us. We can slowly fight our way in. Like this. And just go for it. Aha! We died, but we succeeded. And that is important. One more, and it's up here. And I think it's in the same kind of situation as the one we were just at. But this time, I know how to deal with it. I know that I need to go and just rush in and shoot it. And not run into the balls. Yeah, it's a good idea. Don't run into the balls. Make an opening. Nice catch. Yep.
Exit open.
There we go!
Layers activated. Layers safe.
Base tanking. There is the exit. The exit to the Chaos Engine. I don't remember the strategy for this. I believe the strategy the last time I played was run around it and just shoot it whenever I could because it fires tons of scatterfire and missiles at me. Shoot at it until it dies. That's a good stratagem. Shoot at it till it dies. Yeah, that's the strategy. Let's go.
Layers activated.
Yep. It just fires loads of stuff. It also has its own boss music. This is the Chaos Engine. It's really not happy to see us. Also, the scientist is doing great. Would you mind shooting it, please? Oh, don't be silly, says the scientist. I can't aim. Strategy, don't die. Yeah, I'm going for that one. Will the scientist live? Probably not. We can see the Chaos Engine's health bar in the middle. We're slowly whittling it down. Scientist is too busy taking notes. I'm a vet, not an engineer. We're getting there. Now you may be wondering if this fight has multiple phases. I know for a fact it has two. The scientist is taking shots at you. Actually, I want to help the Chaos Engine. You fool. I didn't honestly think, folks, that we would get to the very end. Didn't think we would. Is the scientist gonna make it? I doubt it. Okay. Barely got any more health. And a little more. It gets worse once we do this. Yep, there is Fortescue. He fires beams now. I believe those his angry screams of "Help me, please!" Because Fortescue is not happy right now. Really not happy. Also, I am running out of health here, but I have plenty of lives, and the scientist is dead. Just need to get a few shots off every now and again and avoid those beams. Just keep circling and avoiding the beams. It's a timing exercise. A timing exercise in not dying. Fortescue really looks like he's in pain, and we spawn immediately once we die. Might as well use this opportunity to get a few shots in. I'm actually really nervous about potentially not doing this. Just circle as much as you can and don't get hit by the beams, Brigand. Don't get hit by the beams. Stop if you have to. Why am I saying that to the Brigand? I'm controlling the Brigand. Ooh. This is not going so well. I'm slowly starting to fail. Yep, we're on 3 lives. Just keep moving. Get some hits in there. You don't have as much health as I think you do. It's those beams. Those beams really mess up the timing. And the scatter shot there, of course. And the missiles and the everything. My face is my shield. It's not a good shield. I can assure you of that. Take the scatterfire over the lasers. And the missiles. Don't take the missiles either, Kiko. Ooh. Narrowly avoided that. Watch us fail now. We are so close, and yet we're probably going to fail. I'm not taking opportunities to shoot that I probably should. Oh, that's probably why we're going to fail. I've got this, do I? I don't know about that. I don't know. Just shoot there while we're briefly invincible. Oh, that beam actually doesn't hurt as much as I thought it would. Oh, maybe it does. You're very low now. You're very low. You're on your last slither of health, Chaos Engine. This is what the Brigand thinks of you. Oh, it's not flashing yet. The power of friendship is not going to save us here. The power of Boomstick is going to save us here. You have so little health left. Can you just, perish now? That would be great. He's not gonna perish, is he? He's not gonna perish. There we go! Ha ha! That looks like pain to me.
I have guided you here so that you might set me free. The chaos has ended. You will be remembered.
Thank you, Fortescue. We won. Oh, it was a close one, folks, but look at that. Victory was ours. A winner is you, but not the scientist, because the scientist is gone. It was close. Thank you, everyone, for your congratulations. This is such a good game. I can just pick up this game and you made most of the game look easy. No, that was hard. That was very tricky. It would have been practically impossible for me to beat on hard, I imagine. Now you can loot the scientist's corpse and take his share of the payment. To be fair, we were paid to save the world. We were paid. But the music in this game is great, the gameplay is great. It's just a really good game. It is better on the Amiga, but I cannot honestly believe that I was able to win. It was also called Soldiers of Fortune in the US. Soldiers of Fortune, the Chaos Engine. Game over. There's a password. What a password that is! This is the Megadrive I'm playing this on right now. The Amiga version has better quality graphics and better music. The game is still the same, though. It's still the same fantastic Chaos Engine game. One of the things I'm very happy about is that I got the... there was a Kickstarter for a Bitmap Brothers coffee table book that has lots of awesome stuff in it. Lots of interviews, lots of exclusive pictures and concept art for the games they made. It's a really good read. Really fantastic book. Really glad I got it. Thank you, Blast Processing, indeed. Oh, the power of blast processing. Remember, Sega does what Nintendo don't. Apparently. The password is courage. Oh, indeed. And pressing a button brings us back to the title. Oh! You get that rush when you complete a game, where you get right to the end, the final boss, but that was something, wasn't it? A solid run through a wacky game. Oh, it's not wacky, it's chaotic! Get it? See what I did there? Chaotic? Never mind. Never mind. Oh, I had a completely different game lined up just in case I completely failed at this game, but turns out we didn't need it. Next time, Gods. Oh no, I cannot complete Gods. There is no way you're going to get me through Gods. Gods is way too hard. I had a, the only time I've ever seen the ending of that game genuinely is that my cousin was really good at the games, and his uncle was even better. His uncle went through the game and, well, my uncle, rather, his father, went through the game and had all the passwords. And he just went through the passwords and was able to complete the game from those points, because Gods is crazy, insanely long, and it has, I believe, you complete the game and then he goes, hey, do you want to play the game but it's even harder? That is a thing that it does. Last second hello from Cav2K, greetings! We have just been on quite a journey. Oh, ghosts! Oh, ghosts and ghouls. Yes, I do own that. That is an option. Ghosts and ghouls is definitely an option. It's a really hard game. I could give it a go. I wouldn't get very far because it's really brutal, but at least the game gives you unlimited continues. Cannon fodder is something. We have gone through the, are we done? We're pretty much done. It's just sort of the wind down time here right now. The wind down time because we just got through playing the session of the Chaos Engine. I won't tell you what happened, just in case. Just in case you want to check it out later. The scientist was a jerk. That's what people are saying. They're just saying the scientist was a jerk. Dance to victory music. I'm not sure what kind of dance you could do to this. It would sort of be a very methodical dance. The robot dance would be pretty apt. You know, Chaos Engine, machine. Oh. Dance Sub-Zero dance indeed. I've only just realised after all this time that, indeed, someone's just mentioned that the background actually spells out CE for Chaos Engine. I only just realised that now, but I also only just realised that it says select players, not select player, because regardless of if you play by yourself or with somebody else, there are two people trying to defeat the Chaos Engine. Someone suggested Mortal Kombat 5. Well, you misspelled it. Combat in that game is spelled with a C. Mortal Kombat 5 is the only one in the series spelled with a C. I don't know why they decided to do that. They broke away from the naming format, but they made a game. It was a game. I could track that down and for another time, but not for this time. We went through the Chaos Engine and can't believe we actually succeeded. And then I gave away that we succeeded. Darn it! Just keep doing that! You can play it on a controller, on a screen. You can play it with your mind. And people keep suggesting Moonstone. If I get Amiga stuff set up, Moonstone is definitely an option. It's an option of you get eaten by a monster, because that game was brutal and I've never actually completed it. It is indeed based on Mortal Kombat mythologies. That wasn't a great game either. Somebody has watched a certain person talking about certain games if they've mentioned Graffiti Man at me. Ah, yes. Graffiti Man is a game with many problems. I'm glad you're going to watch it, and I'm glad people have enjoyed me playing it. I was a little concerned that I wouldn't be able to get very far in it. I can usually get to about World 3, but with the help of other people in the chat, and especially McBanhus giving me amazing hints and revealing to me secrets that I'd never known before, didn't know you could walk into that wall, that is something I'm going to remember for the future times I play through this. There are things about Graffiti Man that aren't problems. I mean, it runs. Sometimes. Kid Chameleon. Oh man, that's a game where you need a lot of time to play it, because that game has no checkpoints if memory serves. Do I intend to stream some more tonight? No, I think I'm just generally winding down right now. I do normally go from 7 to 9, and I thought this game wouldn't go on as long as it did, because I thought I'd fail, and it turns out I succeeded. I didn't fail. So it went on a lot longer. Found it in a shop. Decided why not. That was a terrible decision. Yeah, Graffiti Man is a terrible decision. People are just firing suggestions at me here. It is, so many different things that I could potentially do, and there are many things. Wednesday, of course, next Wednesday, I've got the schedule generally set up. Wednesday is going to be the one where I do longer games, and at the moment that is the XCOM UFO Defense run with OpenXCOM. If you join up for that, you get the chance to be a soldier, and then you can get shot in the face. Or you might not get shot in the face. I did play Super Frog on the Amiga Lionheart 83 UK, I did. I didn't get very far in it, but I did indeed enjoy the game. If you do Moonstone, I'll be able to guide you on that one too. That would be very nice. And apparently there's a game on Steam where you play as a cat who pilots a mech. Interesting idea. Terror from the Deep Superhuman? No. No, I have a milestone for Terror from the Deep, and it's not going to be at Superhuman even if I do. No. Terror from the Deep was designed from the ground up to be horrible in terms of difficulty. Apocalypse is a game, Nolden, I've not really ever played. I played it very briefly, didn't know what to do, and sort of drifted away from the possibility of playing it again. I may at some point go and have a look at it. Interceptor. Now people are just suggesting games that are... well, they're games. XCOM Interceptor is a game. It is a game. You quite like the new XCOM? I quite enjoyed XCOM 1 and XCOM 2. When is the next stream? Tomorrow, Sunday? If you check down lower on the page, you should see my general stream schedule. It's going to be Wednesday and Fridays, 7 PM to 9 PM roughly. It may roll over past 9 PM, depending upon what's going on, but that's what I'm generally going for, with Wednesday being the longer running thing, and Friday being things that pick up and play once, or maybe play in 2 sessions, shorter things, like the Chaos Engine here, with the music just constantly looping and everyone rocking out to the Chaos Engine. Or, in the case of the Brigand, getting all of his money, because he did get a lot of money. Now, the Amiga, I could go on a lot about the Amiga. One game I'm actually interested in doing, and I'm curious to see if people in the chat will recognize this. Typhoon Thompson. Anyone? Typhoon Thompson? Rings a bell, somebody says. Never heard of it. Ooh. See, I remembered it vaguely for a long time. I played it a lot when I was younger, and then I forgot about it, and then I saw a video on it, looked at it, and immediately it all came back. No, it's not a platformer. It's a very interesting game, Typhoon Thompson. And now I'm actually pretty intent on getting that set up so I can do stuff with that. Have to think about that. But I do think for now that we have finished the Chaos Engine, and we played a bit of hard driving with a pirate, apparently. Yar. I think with the Chaos Engine completed, would I stream Flashback Quest for Identity? I might certainly play it at some point. I don't know if I'd stream it or LP it. After all, I still do LPs. A lot of games have to go or LP'd over time, and Flashback would be a good one to do there. Hard driving. You missed hard driving at the beginning, Cirrus, if you weren't there for it. We did play a bit of hard driving. When do I get to sub to you? Once I become an affiliate, I believe this is stream number 4. I need to do a couple more, and then I will get affiliation sorted immediately once I can do it. I'll get that sorted as quickly as possible. Everything else set up that I can get set up, and hopefully we'll go from there. Any plans to revisit covert action? Who knows? The future is a peculiar thing. But for now, I believe we have had our adventure. We have been here so long, in fact, that it is starting to cycle through. It's just going, you know what, we should just show this screen right now. Do you think anybody will ever keep the game on long enough that that'll happen? No, I don't think so, Joe. No, just put that in there. No one will notice. Well, joke's on you, Joe. I figured it out. Gabe's like, okay, he's dead, demo mode. Yep, pretty much. And so, folks, thank you very much to everyone who has watched and enjoyed this stream, and I'm glad that you were here for the ride. All the hints you gave me, the encouragement, proclaiming that the scientist was useless and didn't have much wisdom. I'm just glad that you enjoy what I play and what I do, and if you go away from this thinking, that was fun, I enjoyed myself. Oh wow, we actually have the game playing itself now. The game has gone, you know what, I'm done with this, let's just skip straight to World 1 Level 4. It's just playing itself now, it's done. It had enough of waiting for me and is now playing itself. The Chaos Engine is taking back over. Yes.
Special activated.
I don't even need to do anything here. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this, and of course, videos will be going up tomorrow. I will work to getting this VOD going as soon as possible. Hopefully for tomorrow, and I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. Even in demo mode, the scientist is bad. Oh, don't be mean to the scientist like that. Good night, everyone. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you then. Later.